education centre near the epicentre. There was no school.
The city's new trams in yet another embarrassing passenger fiasco. This time, TransAdelaide blames the weather.
A court hears how budding South Adelaide football star Sam Davis died after an unprovoked attack by a man out on bail.
And a breakthrough in the hunt for South Australia's animal cruelty couple.
10 News with George Danikian and Rebecca Morse.
Also tonight, teachers take to the streets to push their 21% pay claim.
The big banks making huge profits from struggling families.
And Premier Rand kicks off his overseas jaunt by announcing a $43 million film studio for the Glenside Hospital site.
Good evening. First tonight, chaos in the city as hundreds of commuters are left stranded. Slippery tracks force trams to a standstill, prompting calls for an independent review. Kate Freeburn has the details. Kate?
After more than 6 hours at a standstill, trams are finally back on track. Services between South Terrace and City West were suspended just before 9 this morning, leaving hundreds of passengers stranded. For Adelaide's trams, it doesn't rain, it pours.
All the money they spend on the trams and the tracks and everything, and what's the use now? We're stuck in the rain.
We're being chucked out to catch a bus, so it's dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Thumbs down.
Already, the $6 million trams have been hit by derailments, signalling problems and poor air conditioning. Now an oily residue on the tracks has created braking problems, forcing TransAdelaide to suspend all city services until 3 o'clock.
But no one's quite sure what it is. We're doing some testing on it. Residues do build up on rail lines, but this was a little more than anyone had foreseen.
Something no one bothered to tell commuters, left to wait up to 20 minutes for shuttle buses in the rain.
We're on our way on a school excursion, so yeah, we're running late and we're being told just to get off and get on a bus.
TransAdelaide forced to pour sand on the tracks to clean up the spill. Its long-term answer is to fit each tram with a manual sanding device in the next 2 weeks.
Coming into a platform at low speed, as you apply the brakes, you also push the button which will drop sand onto the track in front of the wheels to give greater traction.
The opposition says it's just another addition to a seemingly endless list of problems. Adamant it's time for an independent review.
Let's make sure we've got it right before we put at risk yet tens of millions of dollars more of the taxpayers' money on extending a network that may have fundamental flaws that need fixing.
Judging by today's reaction, the latest problem has the potential to further undermine public confidence in the trams. But authorities are confident the manual sanding system will ensure it doesn't happen again.
Thank you, Kate. Well, that steady rain is getting heavier. Already, parts of the Adelaide Hills have had nearly 50 millimetres. Jane Riley joins us live now. Jane, what's